What's up, you guys? Today we're going to be talking about a wild NFL weekend with a lot of very close games. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into it with Jaguars Saints. A close one, but we're not going to go over the stats for that one just because that was one of the games that I didn't really get a chance to watch, so I don't really have much to say about it. I did see that the Saints dropped a possible game-winning touchdown or game-tying touchdown, but whatever. And then, yeah, also coming out of that, Chris Olave arrested for reckless driving. See what comes out of that, and if he's suspended, if he's kicked out of the league, whatever. Uh, and then Falcons Buccaneers 16 to 13. Sorry, Buccaneers with the loss there. I was kind of watching this one on Red Zone. Bucks go down, get a field goal to tie the game, and then Falcons come back to kick a game-winning field goal with about 45 seconds left. They somehow score with to kick a game-winning field goal. And then Buccaneers, Baker Mayfield, 27 for 42, 275, one touchdown, one pick. Rachaad White, rushing-wise, 13 for 34. Baker Mayfield, 3 for 32. Keyshawn Vaughn, 4 for 7. And then receiving, Mike Evans, 6 for 82, one touchdown. Chris Godwin, 6 for 66. Rachaad White, 6 for 65. Cade Otton, 5 for 43. Devin Tompkins, 3 for 14. Trey Palmer, 1 for 5. And then Raheem Jarrett, Keyshawn Vaughn, and Payne Durham all targeted but no catches. Defensively led by Jamal Dean with 9 tackles, a sack from Shaquille Barrett, and then that is it defensively. And then Falcons, Desmond Ridder, 19 for 25, 250. Tyler Algier, rushing wise, 21 for 59. Cordero Patterson, 10 for 56. Desmond Ridder, 6 for 38. And then Bijan Robinson, 1 for 3. Drake London, 6 for 54. Receiving wise, Tyler Algier, 3 for 53. Kyle Pitts, 3 for 47. Scott Miller, 1 for 46. Jonnu Smith, 3 for 27. Kaderl Hodge, 1 for 19. And Van Jefferson, 1 for 9. Keith Smith, 1 for -1. Out of the rushing game, Bijan Robinson didn't really get much playing time at all. I think he was injured, but they just didn't tell anybody. I don't know. Very strange scenario, and it ruined a lot of people's fantasy weekends. Defensively, Nate Landman led with 5 tackles, a pick from Richie Grant, a sack from Calais Campbell, a sack from David Onyemata, a sack from Lorenzo Carter, and that is it. A very, very fun game from the Atlanta Falcons and Buccaneers. And then Raiders, Bears able to pick up the big win to go 2-something on the season. I'm not sure what exactly, 2-5, I think. Raiders played like crap. Bears played amazing, and yeah, able to pick up the win, 30-12. Colts Browns, a very strange game, really. Browns able to get the win on some questionable, to say the least, officiating. Because I mean, there's two situations that happened. One was a illegal contact call where it might have been illegal contact, but if anything, it just helped out the receiver because he kind of tugged and then fell, and then the receiver ran an out route and he was wide open, and so they called it a. But that negated a fumble recovered by the Colts to win the game, and then on the very next play from the 5-yard line, PJ Walker, because Deshaun Watson got injured, I think it was a shoulder injury of some kind, throws up it was a floated up, probably about 5-6 feet above the guy's head. I mean, not even the best receiver ever could have caught that ball. It ends up bouncing into the first row of stands. That's how far away it was. And, yeah, absolutely atrocious what occurred. And, yeah, referees need to be investigated because that was absolutely atrocious. But we're going to start with the Colts. Gardner Minshew mania, baby. 15 for 23, 305, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Rushing, Jonathan Taylor, he's back, baby. 18 for 75, 1 touchdown. Zach Moss, 18 for 57. Gardner Minshew, 3 for 29. Isaiah McKenzie, 1 for 7. That's all rushing, by the way. Receiving, Josh Downs, 5 for 125 with a touchdown. I am still insanely angry that the Chiefs didn't take him, but I guess Rashee Rice is all right. Michael Pittman Jr., 2 for 83, 1 touchdown. Alec Pierce, 3 for 53. Jonathan Taylor, 3 for 45. Zach Moss, 1 for 5. Will Mallory, nothing for nothing. He was targeted once. And then Mo Alley Cox, 1 for -6. Defensively, Zaire Franklin led with 9 tackles, 1.5 sacks for Kenny Moore, a pick by Julian Blackman, and then half a sack for Dayo Odengbu, I think. I'm not sure. A pick from Rodney Thomas. And then, yeah, that is it for the Colts. The Browns able to pick up the win in a crazy game. P.J. Walker, 15 for 32, 178, 1 interception. Deshaun Watson, 1 for 5 yards. He played like piss. And then, and then Jerome Ford, rushing wise, 11 for 74, 1 touchdown. Kareem Hunt, 10 for 31, 2 touchdowns. Pierre Strong Jr., 8 for 25. Marquise Goodwin, 1 for 7. And then P.J. Walker, 3 for 3. Receiving, Elijah Moore, 4 for 59. David Njoku, 5 for 54. Amari Cooper, 2 for 22. Donovan Peoples-Jones, 2 for 22. Jerome Ford, 2 for 20. Marquise Goodwin, 1 for 6. And then Kareem Hunt and Harrison Bryant, both targeted but no catches. Grant Delpit led with 7 tackles, 2 sacks for Myles Garrett, and a blocked field goal for Myles Garrett. Sack for Zadarius Smith, a pick by Denzel Ward. I believe that one was a major one there. A sack by Jordan Elliott. And that should do it defensively. Yep, that'll do it defensively. Crazy game. Browns able to pick up the win. That one will matter come January, I think. Commanders, Giants. Commanders able to somehow not win this game. Giants had a great game, but we're not going to go over the stats for that one. But yeah, just a crazy game. And then Ravens, Lions. Holy crap, did the Ravens make the Lions look like the 2016 Lions? Holy crap. Didn't watch this game, saw it on Red Zone 3 times. It was officially a butt whooping, 6-38. And then Bills, Patriots, the upset of the... Actually, I wouldn't even call this one the upset of the weekend. Actually, yeah, I'd probably call it... Yeah, upset of the weekend, I'd say. No, Vikings, 49ers. But yes, Patriots, Bills, crazy game, 25-29. Bills pick up their 3rd loss on the year. That's wild. We're going to start with the Bills. Josh Allen, 27 for 41, 265, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Rushing, James Cook, 13 for 56. Josh Allen, 7 for 17. Latavius Murray, 4 for 8. Receiving, Dalton Kincaid led receiving, 8 for 75. Stephon Diggs, 6 for 58. James Cook, 3 for 46. Khalil Shakir, 3 for 35. Latavius Murray, 2 for 20. Dawson Knox, 1 for 10. Dante Hardy, 1 for 10. Gabe Davis, 1 for 6, and then Trent Sherfield, 1 for 5. Defensively, Terrell Bernard led with 9 tackles, a sack for Jordan Poyer, and I believe that might be all. Yep, that is all. And then the Patriots having a really good game. Mac Jones, 25 for 30, 272 with 2 touchdowns, probably the best game of his career. Rushing, Ramondre Stevenson, 9 for 34. Ezekiel Elliott, 11 for 31 with a touchdown. Demario Douglas, 1 for 20. Mac Jones, 3 for 11. Mac Jones even able to get some rushing yards, which is even stupider. Kendrick Bourne, receiving wise, 6 for 63, 1 touchdown. Demario Douglas, 4 for 54. Ramondre Stevenson, 6 for 51. Pharaoh Brown, 2 for 51. Hunter Henry, 2 for 27. Jalen Rager, whatever his name is, 1 for 11. I didn't even know he was on that team. Devontae Parker, 1 for 8. Mike Gesicki, 2 for 5. Taquan Thornton, 1 for 2. And then Ezekiel Elliott was targeted, but no catches. Kyle Duggar led tackling with 7. A pick by, I believe that's Jabril Peppers. Yep, Jabril Peppers. A sack by Christian Barmore. And then that'll do it. So, yeah, just again, upset of the weekend. Nearly. Absolutely insane what occurred. But yeah. And then Steelers Rams, we're not going to go over that one, but 24-17 game. Steelers able to get the win there, and what's their record now? Steelers 4-2. I believe they lead that division too, which is insane. Well, actually, no, I think Ravens might. Yeah, Ravens and so Steelers lead the division right now because they have the tiebreaker, which is crazy to say out loud. And then, Rams fall to, I think they have like 2 or 3 wins, not sure exactly. And then Chargers, Chiefs, there's a whole video about that one. Go check that one out on the channel. Packers, Broncos, 17 for 19. or 17 to, why do I keep saying 4? 17-19. Broncos pick up the win there, which is a weird thing to say coming out my mouth. I don't like saying those words. Broncos win. Jordan Love, 21 for 31, 180, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Dontavion Wicks, 1 for 14. Rushing, A.J. Dillon, 15 for 61. Aaron Jones, 8 for 35. Jordan Love, 3 for 21. Emmanuel Wilson, 2 for 19. Dontavion Wicks, 1 for 11. Receiving, A.J. Dillon, 2 for 34. Luke Musgrave, 4 for 30. Romeo Doubs, 2 for 30 with a touchdown. Christian Watson, 3 for 27. Aaron Jones, 3 for 22. Jaden Reed, 3 for 21. Dontavion Wicks, 1 for 17. Emmanuel Wilson, 2 for 8. Samori Toure, 1 for 3 or Tor. And Ben Sims, 1 for 2. Defensively, Isaiah McDuffie led with 7 tackles. Sack for Preston Smith. And that is it. Jordan Love just looked bad. 21 for 31, 180, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. And then the Broncos, Russell Wilson, 20 for 29, 194, 1 touchdown. Javonte Williams led rushing Tar Heel, 15 for 82. Jaleel McLaughlin, 5 for 45. Russell Wilson, 1 for 21. Samaje Perine, 2 for 10. Michael Burton, 1 for -2. And then Marvin Mims Jr., 1 for -11. And then, how do you get -11 rushing yards in one play? Cortland Sutton led receiving, 6 for 76, 1 touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, 5 for 64. Samaje Perine, 3 for 31. Javonte Williams, 3 for 14. Tar Heel. Adam Trotman, 1 for 5. Nate Adkins, 1 for 3. Jaleel McLaughlin, 1 for 1. And then Marvin Mims was targeted but no catches. Alex Singleton was leading a tackler with 6. And then I don't believe there were any sacks or nothing. I don't see no sacks. But there was 1 pick by PJ Locke. So yeah, that's probably the last game we'll do stats for. Nope, we're going to do the Vikings 49ers. But Dolphins Eagles 31-17. Dolphins take a second loss on the year. Eagles able to pick up the win. They are the only 5-1 team, or they're the only 1-loss team remaining other than the Chiefs. So it's the Chiefs and Eagles right now, just like it was last year. 5-1 through week is it, 7, I think? I don't even know. Might be week 8, I have no clue. And then the 49ers Vikings. I watched the first half of this game. Absolutely insane. Brock Purdy has been playing like poo-poo garbage as of the last 2 weeks. But yeah, I'll see if he can figure it out. 21 for 30, not bad. 272, again, not bad. 1 touchdown. The one issue is the 2 interceptions. That's the big issue right there, is 2 interceptions. Christian McCaffrey, 15 for 45, 1 touchdown. Of course, Brock Purdy, 5 for 19. George Kittle, 1 for 2. Elijah Mitchell, 1 for -1. George Kittle, 5 for 78 receiving. Brandon Ayuk, 5 for 57. Juwan Jenkins, 5 for 54. Christian McCaffrey, 3 for 51 and a touchdown. Ray McLeod, the third, 2 for 20. And then Ross Dwelly, 1 for 12. Defensively, Dre Greenlaw led with 8 tackles. And then I believe there was a sack there had to be a sack from somebody, right? No sacks? What the flip? And no sacks, but there was an interception by Travarius Ward at the beginning of the game. Was able to take advantage of Minnesota's quarterback. So yeah, that is the weekend in college NFL football this weekend. Coming out probably sometime tomorrow will be the fantasy football recap. I apologize for not posting that last week, but I will give y'all an update on how last week and this past week went in fantasy. So yeah, an absolute crazy weekend of football. Next week will probably be even crazier because what is life? And yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.